So recently, I was offered partnership from TGN.TV, and I was actually kind of surprised because I don't have a lot of subscribers, but then again, there are people on YouTube who have less subs than me who are partners. But anyway, I just think it's kind of weird, and it kind of made me think a bit about what I want to do on my channel if I get the partnership. So I'm just gonna use this video as a sort of thought dump on it, I guess. Um, I think the first thing I'd change is I try to be a bit more professional about how I do stuff because let's be honest here, most of my videos I just record myself playing a game and I improvise and I get mixed results. Like the quality of my videos is not exactly consistent. There are some videos where I'm just absolutely funny and stuff, and other times where it's like, oh my god, shut the hell up, you bunny girl loving ape. What? Okay, okay, that was weird. Anyway, so yeah, I try to be a bit more professional. I definitely try to get more Evil Lega Waffle on the channel because when I'm going solo in my commentaries, I'll try to be more professional. But when I just wanna be really just casual and stuff, I think it works best when Evil Ega Waffle is around. Because a lot of my fans have told me that we bounce off of each other pretty well, and it creates some hilarious stuff. For example, Dracula X attempt number 2, where he brings up the whole gas mother effer thing. Oh yeah, you might have noticed that I don't say the F word. That's because I kind of feel that if I get partnership, I should also work on my language. I mean, there's still probably going to be swearing and TMI, which is too much information for people who don't know, where I just say stuff about myself that nobody needs to know or probably doesn't want to know, like fetishes. God, I can't. Like, okay, anyway. I have actually talked about that stuff on my channel, and that's what terrifies me. So yeah, I just want to lower my amount of swearing because I am just a horrible mouth. Everything that comes out of my mouth is almost always accompanied by the F word or something else, and that kind of stuff just makes you look unintelligent. And while I didn't really care about that before, I feel like if I were to get partnership, I'd have to, clean up my act a bit because I don't want to. It means I'll get more subscribers and stuff, and because I'll have a larger audience, I'd probably not want to look like a complete idiot in front of them. As for the games I'll be playing, I'm not gonna change that. I'm still gonna do Fire Emblem, and whatever else comes to mind, really, because I don't want to be a partner who goes in with the in crowd and does Minecraft and Call of Duty. That's just not my stuff. I like Minecraft, but well, I'm not sure if I like it as much as I used to, but that stuff is pretty neat. It's just not my thing. I feel that a lot of other games don't really get enough coverage by partners. I'm actually kind of worried because I know for a fact that YouTube has a policy where if you monetize a video that has copyrighted material, such as video games, then they might delete it without warning, and that's one of my biggest concerns. I don't want my videos to be deleted. I actually do have them all backed up on my computer, though, so that's nice. If it does happen, all I'll have to do is really just re-upload it, but then the quality might get all bad and stuff, and that's no fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same stuff as always. I might expand my horizons a bit because I do admit that a lot of my games are basically just stuff everybody else has done many times before. Like, well, maybe not Fire Emblem 5, but there are a few LPs of that, and I don't know, just I always pick fairly obvious choices, with some exceptions, like Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. But who likes that LP? I wouldn't even call it an LP. Like, I don't like to consider my videos Let's Plays because I don't really feel they like there's a connotation I feel that goes with Let's Plays, and that there's professionalism, and you gotta like it's more about the game and less about the commentator. I've always preferred the latter, though. I like to watch people play the game just so they can be themselves and be kind of just wacky, and people like the ones you see on Something Awful who are more about um, being informative about the game. That's nice and all. It's just that it's not my thing. I like to be more myself. I'll probably be more informative about games, though. I mean, like, that's something I really don't like about myself, is that I tend to just go into a game. I don't really. I sometimes explain stuff, but overall, I feel like I could polish up my commentary a bit. So I'm definitely gonna be making some changes for the better. Don't worry, it's gonna be for the better. So yeah, expanding my horizons on games. Sorry. I'd like to also try and show, I guess, more obscure stuff. Because again, I always show just stuff that I like, which is usually just popular stuff anyway. At least old stuff that was popular around its time. Like Castlevania, come on, everybody's done that. Not everybody's seen each game, mind you, but actually, you know what? I'd like to do more Castlevania on my channel. Like, I'd like to cover all the Castlevanias maybe at some point, because I really do like the series, and I'd like to give my opinions more. It's just that some of the games just suck. Like Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish this playthrough no matter what it takes, and then like 3 parts in, I just stopped updating it, and I feel bad about that, but that game just isn't fun. You know, that brings me to another thing. I feel like I sometimes force myself to play a game that I don't enjoy enough to really do a playthrough of. Case in point, Circle of the Moon, and I think I'm going to try and be less derpy about that. I don't want to use any bad words, but if I don't enjoy a game, I'll probably just stop playing it. I mean, it's a shame that I won't see it finished, but there's a lot of Let's Plays, even on Something Awful, that never get finished, and Something Awful's like the place where you want they're usually considered the definitive place to get good Let's Plays, though I kind of disagree with that. I find their Let's Plays kind of meh, but just different taste for different people, I suppose. What else is there to cover? I just want to fix up my channel, organize it, probably fix up my website too, because I remember I was working on the video playlist and I just never got around to finishing it. I want to do that because I really like to have everything organized and convenient for my viewers, because I don't know, like I a lot of times I say that I don't really care what my fans think, but to be honest, like I act that way, but some of my actions say otherwise. Like, I made the site specifically to be convenient for my fans. I made a forum with the intention of getting closer to my fans, and now I'm practically in debt to my fans, because now I have enough subscribers to actually catch the attention of somebody who's offering me partnership. So I should probably just stop insulting my fans, like, in my videos, because I mean, I don't really mean it like in a bad way when I insult my fans. It's just, now I'm gonna be sort of in debt to them because they made me able to make money off of videos, and I'm just sort of, that's actually pretty neat. I feel like I don't appreciate my fans enough. And I tend to give them flack in my videos, like, oh, this stupid commenter who is dumb. left a comment saying, "Oh, you're going back to Mugen. I'm so happy," even though like right the first few words in the video are, "No, I am not going back to Mugen." I think if I focus more on the good things my fans give me, like, some of them actually have interesting things to say, and I reply to them, and we have a bit of a conversation going, and, it's just a minority of the commenters that annoy me, and, I just want to say thanks for being fans, I guess, for, liking my stuff, and encouraging me to, make more videos. Man, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at thanking people, but yeah, it really means a lot to me that so many people like my stuff. I mean, I have over 2,000 subscribers. That's something most YouTubers can't really boast about. And, I just think that's amazing that I actually made it far enough to actually get offered partnership. So, I think that's what I'm going to end this video with, because, it's a high note. It's a high note. Man, I feel like listening to some Batted of Hell right now. Anyway, thanks for listening. MarkyJoe1990, signing out. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm going to try to upload more often from now on, because I have not been uploading anything in a long time, and I really think that I need to start getting back into the zone of that kind of stuff. That's all.